Good morning. Beginning on 11 February 1858 until 16 July 1858, a 14-year-old teenager by the name of Bernadette Cerebus experienced a series of 18 apparitions of a beautiful lady in a cave on the outskirts of Lourdes, France, now known as the Grotto. The apparitions had 3 phases, each with a different mood. In the course of these encounters, a miraculous thing takes place. A young, illiterate girl became the friend and confidant of the mother of the Lord Jesus Christ. The first 7 apparitions, when the lady first reveals herself to Bernadette, are a period of joyful discovery. Then the mood changes, and the words and actions and gestures in the following 5 apparitions are more penitential. Bernadette is asked to pray for the conversion of sinners. The focus moves outward in the last 6 apparitions, starting what we call the missionary phase. If you do not know what to pray for when you go to adoration, praying for the conversion of sinners would be one of the intentions to consider, since that was one that Mary had asked Bernadette to do. At the 3rd apparition, Bernadette asks Mary to write down her name and hands her pen and paper. The lady says, "It is not necessary. What I have to say does not need to be written down." She also asks Bernadette at this meeting, "Would you kindly have the grace to come here for a fortnight?" She was asking her to return. Bernadette, of course, agreed. Mary also stated to Bernadette, "I do not promise to make you happy in this world, but in the other." The message of the lady is to lead people back to the gospel and to Jesus. In the 6th apparition, Bernadette is told not to worry about the questioning by authorities because the Spirit of the Father will be speaking for her. Now, where have we heard that before? At the 13th apparition, the lady says to Bernadette, "Go tell the priest to build a chapel here and to come here in procession." The building of the church and the institution of a procession in Lourdes was, in fact, the rebuilding of the universal church and mass pilgrimage in Europe. At the 16th apparition, the lady finally reveals herself after being asked several times by Bernadette what her name was. She said, "I am the Immaculate Conception." Bernadette was canonized by Pope Pius XI on December 8, 1933, by Pius XI, on the solemnity of the Immaculate Conception. One of the more significant things is that her body is incorrupt and lies in the convent of the Sisters of Charity in Nevers. She died of tuberculosis in 1879. I thought that was all very interesting. I also noticed, I was impressed with the fact that the third set of apparitions were about the mission. We have a mission that we do for the leadership team. And I thought, oh my gosh, we're just following along with what's been going on forever. So I really thought that was very interesting. And you begin to see a pattern with all of the saints and all of the miracles that happen. And whenever there's an apparition or someone has a vision or has some kind of an event. So I think it's really interesting. I don't know why I didn't see this earlier in my life, but I do now. It's just taken a long time.